Hey everyone, it's me, the Amazing World of Autistic Fanboy 2002 here. Sorry about earlier, I was just running out of space, so I had to delete my old pictures. So don't worry, I've uploaded them to Drive, so anyways, today I'm reviewing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, came out of last year. So the plot is about a troubled security guard named Mike Schmidt, played by Josh Hutcherson, which you know him in the Hunger Games and of course other movies and TV shows. He was also the villain in Beekeeper. And the plot is about, let's get back to the plot. So Mike Schmidt, who is a troubled security guard, so yeah, he got fired from his job, and then he has a job at an abandoned pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's, and he decides to work there for 5 nights until it wasn't going to be easy. Yeah, they don't say I didn't warn you, because that job is never going to be easy. So it's up to Mike Schmidt to survive 5 nights at Freddy's and avoid the animatronics. So now, guys, when I heard they were making a 5 Nights at Freddy's movie, I was like, this could work. So I remember playing the games. The games were amazing. As you all know, I'm a huge 5 Nights at Freddy's fan, and as well as anime and other things I love. So let's get back to the topic. So the characters are, you have Michael Schmidt, which unfortunately is not pictured in this. So you have the animatronics, like you have Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Mr. Cupcake, and Foxy. My favorite go to Bonnie. Yeah, so Abby Schmidt, she was adorable. I do like Abby Schmidt, bless her. And Vanessa, you know her in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Not Vanessa from Black Clover or the Kingpin's wife, Vanessa. Vanessa Afton, who is the daughter of. We'll get to the villain pretty much soon. So yes, so Michael Schmidt, yeah, he has a bit of problems going around seeing kids getting kidnapped, but he accidentally assaulted a guy, which led him to being fired from his job. And then he meets up with this guy who is played by Matthew Lillard, which you know him in a lot of movies. He played the villain in Scream, and he was also Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Was Matthew Lillard? He goes, piece of cake, really. So you're on the flip side. During his first job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Mike Schmidt took the pills and falls asleep, and he dreams about in the same location where he spent time with his family and his little brother until his little brother got kidnapped by the villain. And then Michael Schmidt wakes up, and then all of a sudden the room starts flickering, and then he had to go to the power cord and then continue working the night shift. And then during his second night shift, he dreams at the same location again, and he sees the kids that went missing. Yeah, the kids are the ones that went missing from the 80s, so they're the ones that are inside the animatronics. And then later, before his third night shift begin, those crooks, which the babysitter was working with, started vandalizing Freddy Fazbear's Pizza by stealing all the money for that evil woman, which that is Michael Schmidt's mean aunt. She's a greedy bitch. I fucking hate that woman. She's a greedy bitch. That's all she is. I fucking hate that aunt. She's a fucking weasel. Anyways, sorry if I was raging a bit. And then, thankfully, her crooks got killed by the animatronics. I'd say they fucking deserved it. Well, they deserve it, really. Then Max got in by Freddy Fazbear. I got to say. And then her boyfriend gets killed by Foxy. I have to say, that arsehole deserved it. Well, it's one of those villains that got what they deserve. And then during his third night shift, he took his sister Abby, and then during his third night shift, Abby Smith went around the dark hallway, and then the animatronics wanted to play with her. Oh, that was very sweet. Yeah, I know this film got criticised for the lack of jump scares, but I really enjoyed this movie. It has a few flaws, but we're not finished yet. So then Mike Schmidt ran up to see where Abby has gone, and then turns out he thought Abby was hurt by the animatronics, and it turns out the animatronics wanted to play with her. Oh, that's so sweet. So they decide to build a fort, and then Mike wanted to have a word with Vanessa, and then before during his fifth and fourth night shift, I think. Oh wait. Then during his fifth and final night shift, Abby Schmidt had a bit of a meltdown with his brother, and then his evil aunt had to babysit his little sister, and then during his fifth night shift, Michael Schmidt dreams of the same location again, and then the kids said to him, saying that they want Abby. And then all of a sudden, Mike Schmidt gets caught in a trap, and then thankfully he managed to free himself, which I'd say the trap kind of looks like something I saw, I'm not gonna lie. Well, thankfully he managed to free himself and managed to escape, and then Vanessa helped him, and then Godfrey managed to knock out Jane, who was killed off screen. Well, I gotta say, that fucking bitch deserved it. And then thereon, Abby follows Golden Freddy, but I just want to say Golden Freddy was a bit misused. I wish they used Golden Freddy a bit more, but unfortunately enough, Golden Freddy didn't get enough screen time, which that was the most disappointing part of the movie. But none of that. I still enjoyed it. It has a few. Yeah, I've always said that. But sorry, that was a notification from my YouTube friend, some random dog on the internet. So Abby sees the animatronics, and then Mike Schmidt had to get the tasers and the electrical stuff to protect him from the animatronics, only to find out that Vanessa's father is the bunny that's controlling the animatronics, which that is the plot twist climax of the film. And then Mike Schmidt managed to go through the vent to save his sister, Abby, and then the animatronics got tasered, and then managed to save Abby, and then Mike Schmidt gets attacked by the cupcake animatronic, and then Michael Schmidt yells at Abby to run away and hide somewhere. It's because he's only trying to protect his little sister from being hurt. And then Mike Schmidt managed to taser the cupcake animatronic, and then Mike Schmidt had to find his sister Abby, and so all of a sudden, oh, here it comes. The villain of this movie is none other than William Afton. I got to say, he is the main antagonist of this movie. He's also the main antagonist of the games. I know who he is because I played the games. So if you never played the games, you probably know what I'm talking about. So, oh my god. He's a very outstanding villain. Yeah, Mike Schmidt tried to taser him, but then it didn't work. He did a WWE move on Mike Schmidt, did William Afton. And then his quote is like, "You could just leave it alone, could you? Look at me. First I killed your brother, now I kill you. Symmetry, my friend." And then all of a sudden, he kicks Michael Schmidt. And then all of a sudden, Vanessa saves Abby. And then Vanessa tries to stop his father, which is William Afton, from hurting Michael Schmidt as he was about to kill him. Yeah, it turns out the villain all this time was William Afton. Yeah, because he's a psychopath. Who goes around murdering those little kids. So Abby posts the drawing of what William Afton did to those kids, and then thankfully William Afton got spring locked. I have to say, he deserves it. But then he puts on the mask and says the quote, "I always come back." And then thankfully he got taken away by the animatronics for his own, and then he was locked away for his own punishment. And then Mike and Abby see Vanessa in the hospital, and then Mike and Abby have their spaghetti dinner, and then during the ending, we see William Afton locked up in the room, reaching out his hand until that is when Springtrap was born, and it sets up for a sequel. So I had a fun time watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, had a major blast. Not the best film, still a good film. It's not great. It's a good film, but it's a bit flawed in most parts. But I give this movie 7 out of 10. It's a good film. So hope you guys enjoy my Five Nights at Freddy's movie review, and I'll stay tuned for my review on my stay tuned for my Attack on Titan review. Bye.